Chad Novak for Lakers Live here at Lakeland College. We have the ringleader of the Cardinals Caravan 2011, Rick Horton. Mr. Horton, how many years have you been doing the Caravan?
I've been doing the Caravan for about 25 years, which I guess gives you the title ringleader, I guess, that you just gave me, which is, I guess that's my official title now. I'm the ringleader. I love the Caravans, and the thing I like about them is you get a chance to think about the upcoming season with a lot of hope and a lot of expectation, and the winter is starting to drag on a little bit for everybody, and you start to say, I've got something to look forward to, and baseball has a unique ability to be tied to kind of the upcoming spring, and I think so people get that sense of hope and expectation and wonder and how about this and how about that and anticipation. So the Caravan is kind of the beginning of that, where the hot stove league's been going on, but now people are getting serious, starting to talk about how many days till spring training, and it really is Caravan's always been a great event.
Okay, and now, what kind of position do you think the Cardinals are in? You're always on the inside of what everything is going on there. What do they look like this season is going in?
Well, I think the Cardinals, David Freese just told a whole bunch of folks here in Mattoon, he said that, really teams in our division are getting better, but part of that is they are understanding they're going to have to compete with us. And I think that's a very positive, correct statement that, the division's gotten better. The Cubs have gotten better. The Milwaukee Brewers have gotten better. And so the Cardinals and the Reds are on the upswing too. Not only were the Reds good last year and the defending champions, so they're the team to beat, and David also said that. But they have prospects of getting even better because they've got 3 or 4 young pitchers that they didn't even tap into their ability yet, or so the Reds are going to be tough if their offense is good. And I think the Cardinals are certainly in the mix. They're in the mix with all those teams. Just as much of an opportunity. I think the success of the Cardinal season might rely on what David Freese does in terms of his health, what Lance Berkman does in terms of does he still have the ability that we saw him have 2 years ago with the newest Cardinal. If Lance Berkman is who he was 2 years ago, the Cardinals will be 10% better. I mean, just by himself, he'll carry games, carry weeks. And then I really think the third issue that the Cardinals are going to have to overcome, and this is more on the negative side, is they're going to have to find a way to be a good defensive team. They did not get players who were known for their defense, and that's something that was a rough edge at certain points during the season last year. And I happen to having been a pitcher, I know how important not the guys just hitting the ball, but the guys catching it is.
Okay, well, the way they always profess to pitching to contact, you think that'd be more of a priority?
Yeah, you're exactly right, and that we identified that during the season last year as a pitch to contact team that doesn't catch it real well, and you've got a team that doesn't have a lot of power, a lot of RBI guys other than Holiday and Pujols, but they don't run well. So speed's another one of those things. Speed and defense, always underrated things. Colby Rasmus could help with both of those things. I think he'll be a better outfielder than he's shown. He hasn't been a bad outfielder, but I think he's got a higher level, and I think he's got the speed to steal bases if he learns how to do it. And so he could solve a couple of those problems all by himself. And so I look forward to seeing what kind of year he has.
Okay, team's going down to spring training. And when do you get your chance to go down there?
I will go first week in March. We'll have a couple of games that we'll do on Fox Sports Midwest right after that. Do some things on radio as well down there. So I'll spend a couple of weeks in mid-March, and I wish it was tomorrow.
Okay, and then lastly, I'd like to find out a little bit about you also work with some type of Christian services for the team?
Yeah, I've actually been involved with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes for a long time. I'm the director of the St. Louis area FCA, and we work with high school kids primarily, but we've also been able to serve over the years the baseball team as well as the Rams in town, and providing chapels and Bible studies. And so the players have a life beyond what they do on the field, and we get that, and we try to help them personally, spiritually, to kind of understand their the great giftedness they have, and what they might be using that for in a higher way. And so that's what makes me tick.
And has that changed a lot over the years?
The teams are very open to that, very open to having that as part of their daily routine.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us here today.
You bet.
We had Rick Horton here on Lakers Live from Lakeland College.